my ostomy for 9 years, and I still have no idea how to navigate being in a relationship, even though I've just been in one. I am terrified. I am terrified of being rejected, and I'm also really scared about having sex with someone else. So for me, the fear was of rejection. But doesn't everyone experience rejection at some stage or another throughout life, with or without an ostomy, with or without IBD? Right? Because as humans, we want to belong. And when we don't, it feels like, no, you're not good enough. No, you're not pretty enough. No, you don't belong. No, you're not worthy enough. And we make it so personal. But isn't it also impossible that we can say yes to everyone and everything in life? And so it's impossible for others to say yes to everyone else, which means we have to say no to some people and to doing some things, and in turn, some people have to say no to us. Right? That makes sense. But it's hard to remember that. Rejection. What is rejection? What can we learn from rejection? And what are the insecurities that rejection are bringing up to the surface? And what if rejection is a good thing? Because after all, when we go to tell someone that we have, say, Crohn's disease or an ostomy, what are we doing? We are imparting a bit of information about ourselves. We're being a little bit vulnerable. We're exposing ourselves a little bit. And once we give this information, then it's completely out of our control what the other person does with it. But none of us can control someone else's thoughts, feelings, opinions. We can try and sway them, but it's like no one can control your thoughts and feelings either. They're so personal. So when I give someone this piece of information about myself, I can get all personal about it. I can end up giving a lot of my power away to how they're going to respond. Or I can go, well, here's the information, now it's out of my hands, and that can be really liberating. So let me give you a couple of examples. A couple of different ways to look at this. So say I'm out on date number 3 with, let's call him John. I get uncomfortable with him, kind of like him, so I decide, I think I'm gonna tell him. So I tell him I have an ostomy and that I've had Crohn's disease. And John can take that information a couple of ways, and I can take his reaction a couple of ways. So John could be on the other side of the table going, wow, thinking to himself, wow, Crohn's disease, I'm not quite sure what that is, but an ostomy, is that one of those things that's on the belly? Wow. I mean, I like this girl, but ooh, I can't be around sick people. I'm useless. She'd need someone way stronger than me, way better than me. I can't be around this girl right now. I can take it. Right, so say he doesn't call me back, or he sends a text that says, oh, we're not a match. I could take it as, oh my God, I should never have told him. Oh, I knew this was gonna happen. No one's ever gonna want to be with me. This is just how I knew it was gonna play out. And that is giving my personal power away to someone that has no idea that I'm doing that. He is being authentic. He is just saying, I can't do this with you right now. He's being perfectly honest, but I'm taking it all personal. Or I could take it as, wow, I never heard back from that guy, John. No biggie, guess he's not a match for me anyway. Now that is staying in my power, right? That's like, wow. But of course, we're human, so that's hard to do. Now, John could take it another way. John could be thinking in his head, wow, I mean, I think this girl is pretty amazing, and now she's even more friggin' amazing. To have gone through that, to be brave enough to even tell me about that, I'm gonna go on another date with her. I wanna see where this goes to. Right? And then of course we're all delighted, like, oh yeah, I got another date. But of course, it may not actually work out. So can we see the difference between our perspective and how we can give our power away versus being in our power? I'll give you another example. Say I go to Marshall's, I pick up 5 pairs of jeans, try them all on, but one pair fits perfect. The right length, just covers my ostomy perfectly, fits my bum lovely, and I just look hot in them. So I bring that pair of jeans home with me, and I put the other 4 pairs of jeans back on the rack. Those other 4 pairs of jeans aren't going like, why not me, why not me? It's my personal preference. This one pair just fits really well. They just look good. It's just the right fit for me. Now that's not to say that 2 months later, maybe I've lost a couple of pounds, maybe I've even grown taller, who knows? And I go back in, I get the other 4 pairs of jeans, try them on, and now one of the other pairs is like the right fit. I go, whoa, I look like a rock star in this pair of jeans. You're coming home with me. Again, it's personal preference. But to be able to stay in that place of our personal power, it really means that we are being authentic and showing up as our authentic selves.